everybody? This is Junior Mafia, and today I kind of want to give out my opinions on the Genshin Impact 4.6 live stream. So far, I'm actually quite a little excited for this update because we're finally getting Arlecchino, the fourth Fatui Harbinger, and this is also the first time I'm actually going to pull for her weapon because it actually looks pretty cool. But since I'm not like an immensely high spender, my chances of actually getting the weapon are low. So I did come to the final decision of, I guess, wailing out a little bit on her. But anyways, the first thing that we have is, I guess, the story for this version update. Two worlds aflame, the Crimson Knight fades. And I guess it looks like Arlecchino is not going to have any special missions in Fontaine anymore. She's probably going to be accepting challengers to fight her. Not really going to say too much about the story, even though the live stream was already several days ago. Sorry about that. We have her new weapon, the Crimson Moon's Semblance, and it is a polearm. Honestly, I was kind of wishing Arlecchino would have been a sword user, because if that was the case, I could have just given her like one of my 4-star swords that, for me personally, I think would have matched nicely with her. I'll probably put up an image just to show you what kind of sword I was talking about. Oh yeah, before I go on further, this weapon has like the crit rate main stat of 22.1%. So if anybody does get this weapon, it'll be a nice touch for me, just so we're not like worrying about crit rate so much. Arlecchino might have a crit damage or a crit rate stacker like each time you ascend her, so it'll be like as you're ascending her, you'll get the stats, but most characters will have like an elemental damage bonus. Maybe they get more HP or defense. For Arlecchino, it might be crit damage or crit rate. You don't really know what it's going to be until she finally releases, which at the time of this recording will be 8 days from now. So up next we have the Event Wish preview for Phase 1. We have Arlecchino because, she's a brand new character. And we also have Linny, who is getting his first ever rerun. So I guess if anyone didn't get him when he released back in version 4.0, you at least now have another chance to do so. Or to pull for him. And then in Phase 2, we have Wanderer, which, I'm not going to pull for him probably ever. And then we have Baiju alongside Wanderer. Honestly, I wasn't thinking I'd get Baiju when he first released, but, I guess at that time, back in version 3.7, I guess Hoyoverse just decided to give me, like, an insane amount of luck. And then, Arlecchino is now becoming a weekly boss that we call the Knave, because, that's her Harbinger title. Nobody actually uses their real names. Yeah, sorry for moving so much. I'm actually on the floor as I'm recording this, so it's kind of uncomfortable. We also have some new artifacts, like 2 sets. The Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy, I believe that's what it's called. An Unfinished Reverie. I might have mispronounced that. I think the Harmonic set is going to be our set, because from the leaks, it said that there was going to be some new artifacts that would be tailored specifically for Arlecchino, so yeah, I believe Harmonic is going to be especially for her. As for the Unfinished set, I don't actually know who's going to be able to use this effectively. I feel like take advantage of its like passive abilities. We also have a new story quest, but this is more for Sino. If I remember correctly, I believe, actually, no, I'm not gonna explain much about that. But what we know so far is that for the story quest, we are going to be seeing a new future playable character who goes by the name of oh crap, never mind. I forgot his name already, but I'll probably look it up in a bit of a while and just edit his name in there. Oh wait, no, never mind. Sethos. Okay, there we go. Now I remember. This new character that we're gonna see in the story quest is Sethos. For some reason, I was thinking Synthos. I was like, no, that's like the name of the music genre. But anyways, I mean, looking at his character design, he actually does look pretty cool. I've heard somebody say that he kind of looks like Collie's brother, which I guess if you put like a side-by-side comparison, you could probably see why somebody would say that. We do have a new area as well, like an underwater civilization. For what we've heard and seen, it looks like it's going to be like a forgotten kingdom. I guess that ruled over Fontaine for quite some time until it faced its ultimate demise. We also have a new overworld boss, the statue of marble and brass. And honestly, this dude kind of looks cool. It's like a horse / soldier hybrid. Well, it's a statue, and it somehow plays musical notes as a form of, I guess, fighting. It looks pretty cool. And what we know so far is that this is the boss we need to farm for to get some of Arlecchino's like materials. Oh yeah, aside from the main Fontaine story, there is also another event in Inazuma. We have Aritaki Ito as like the main star. We have actually I forgot what his name is, but we did see this guy back in version 3.4 in the Lantern Rite Music Festival. And as a part of the rewards, we get like a Nightwind horn, another musical instrument along with like a small guitar, a little drum, and the harp. And we also get a free Goro for completing certain event requirements. Okay, as another sub-event, we have Windtrace returning. And yeah, I actually really do like Windtrace because you can find like some of the most weirdest spots to hide, so the hunters will never be able to find you. There are some new features being added into this minigame, but for me personally, I wouldn't have cared if they added some new features or not. I actually like Windtrace for how it is. We have this little event, specially shaped Saurian Search. I'm actually not sure what this event is about. Hold on. I guess if I remember correctly, some guy wants to befriend monsters. I guess to try to get some materials from them to make new kinds of recipes. I may be wrong, so feel free to correct me if I am wrong. Then we have Vibrio crystal applications. I actually remember this event, I think, back from... What was it again? I think it was like 2.7 or 2. I don't really remember, because it's been quite a while since we were last in the 2.x update line before 3.0. But I mean, yeah, this was an okay-ish event. I mean, it was fine. I mean, I can't really remember much because this event happened a long time ago. And then we have some Genius Invocation TCG updates. So we have like an Abyss Herald, I think it is. I think that might be like another kind of Abyss mage. Not Abyss mage, like I guess like an Abyss soldier if you want to call it. Because there's like Abyss mage, the Herald, Collector. Pretty sure this is the Abyss Herald. I don't remember. Then we have Cookie Shinobu. Then we have like the big ass, like fiery armor crab. You know, like one of the first two world bosses in Fontaine. Then we have Farazan. You know, just some new cards to be added. And then lastly, one of the main events that's happening, which usually takes place like at the end of each version update, like Overflow Mastery. But in this case, as I'm recording this, the last ever event for version 4.5 is the Leyline Overflow. So, you know, Overflow Mastery gets some more talent books and whatnot to ascend your characters that you wish to ascend. Me, I'm probably going to use this just as a way to max out Arlecchino's talents. Because, you know, it could take a while to farm some talent books. Like, if you're not doing this. So, you know, Overflow Mastery is usually the one event that everyone's gonna want to ascend characters. Oh yeah, there also is some like quality of life improvements being added to the game. But honestly, I'm not really gonna bother with those since, I mean, after looking at them, it's not like anything game changing, like artifact loadouts and whatnot. Well, that about wraps it up for this video. I guess in conclusion, this is going to be one of the biggest updates ever because, you know, another Harbinger character is being released. Like the banner sales for those characters are always high. For me, especially, this is going to be Arlecchino is going to be my first ever Harbinger character that I'm going to pull, like, willingly. Because, you know, Arlecchino is actually looks kind of hot. I think I got too close to the mic, so sorry if I blow your eardrums. But, anyways, that about wraps it up for this video. I will see all of you in 1 week when Arlecchino releases. Or maybe like the day after Arlecchino releases, you know. You get a bit of reaction of me actually pulling not only Arlecchino, but a weapon as well.